Hi everyone, Ashley here. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate you taking the time to view my video. I am brand new to the YouTube world. As you can see, this is my very first video. My name, as I said, is Ashley. I live in Utah. I've lived here for 6 years with my husband, and I do have a cat. If she does come in and make an appearance, which she is actually right here, so I'll just show you. This is Poppy. She had surgery on her sinuses. So, come on, honey. She had surgery on her sinuses, and she has a boo-boo in between her eyes, as you can see. And she likes to scratch it. So we do have this cone contraption on her to try to get it to heal. So if you see Poppy in any of the videos, she's a very curious little girl. So she might be in here. But anyways, introduced you to part of my family. I am 37. I love everything that smells good. I've shopped at Bath & Body Works for probably 25 years. I started kind of young. I got into vendor wax in January of this year. I would say, Poppy, stop it. She's trying to knock this over. Poppy, stop it. If you see the camera moving, she's interested in the tripod, so let's hope there's not a catastrophe and she knock it over. Poppy, stop it. As I said, I got into vendor wax in January of this year. My very first vendor, large, well-known vendor, was Destination Wax, and I ordered on New Year's Day. I think her shop opened, and I went for it. I ordered, and I haven't looked back since. I do love candles also. I exclusively used to use just Bath & Body Works candles and wallflowers to scent my home. But then I found the world of vendor wax on accident, actually. I was on Facebook one day just looking around, and a lot of people in one of my Bath & Body Works groups was actually talking about vendor wax. So I thought, what is this? And do I need it? And I haven't looked back since. So I just wanted to take the time today to do a review of some hauls that I received recently. I started out with a brand new vendor, Vintage Chic Vintage Chic Scents, excuse me. I'm sorry. I have never purchased from Kirby before. I have a good friend in my Facebook groups, Vivian, which a lot of you know, and she just couldn't say enough about Vintage Chic Scents and Kirby, so I figured, why not? I put my first order in, I think it was Halloween actually, because her pop-ups are on Sundays. I think it was Halloween. And I ordered a small order, and then I thought, Vivian and I kind of have the same wheelhouse of scents that we gravitate to and like, bakery, fruity bakery, things like that. So I went for it. I got my first order, and then I sniffed everything, and I decided, okay, I'm really into this. So I have since purchased 2 more orders. The Etsy pop-up from last week, and then I purchased more last Sunday morning. And I wanted to give you my initial sniffs on those today. And this is a brand new to me vendor, as I've said, so I haven't warmed any of these scents. But they are all fabulous on cold. So, let's get started. Thank you for your patience. This is the first time I've ever made a YouTube video that's like this, so thanks for your patience. Okay, let's do the very first. This is the very first order I made from Vintage Chic. And a little bit of my favorites. I do love zucchini bread. Zucchini bread is probably the scent that really got me hooked into vendor wax. I just love it. It is spicy and sweet and savory and everything good. And another big thing about me is I love pistachio scented things. If there's pistachio offered, I give it a try, and I love it. And I have some vendors that, as my series goes on, I'll go more into detail with what pistachio scents I love, which ones I felt weren't strong enough, all of those good things. I do have some fun content planned for my channel. I'd love to do a weekly melting basket where I tell you what I melted during the week, my empties, and I do want to review some candles that I'm using. If you hear Poppy, she's playing around with wrappers. She's a very curious girl, like I said. I think I'm going to keep my candle reviews in its own video, so I don't always use a full candle a week. I do still burn candles, but I have drastically reduced the amount that I'm burning because I am melting wax, and I do prefer that, especially since I have Poppy and the flame would attract her. I do burn my candles in my guest bathroom, so that way I can gauge the scent, how strong it is, if I could use it in my open concept downstairs. I do live in a townhouse, so we don't have a drastically large house, and I only have 5 warmers throughout my home. I'd like to add more, but I'm not sure if my husband would be crazy for that, but he just loves when things smells good, and he lets me know. He doesn't contest to any of this stuff. You know, he supports my habit. So, okay, on to the wax. Enough about me. Okay, the first one. We have the Warrens, which apparently is a very popular scent of Kirby's. This is Glazed Cinnamon Donuts, a warm cup of mulled cider topped with gooey marshmallows, caramel drizzle, and sweet cinnamon. Now this, I think the description on the website or Facebook group or something said this had Cider Lane actually mixed into it, but this is to me the Bath & Body Works Cider Lane with a little bit less caramel to my nose and a little bit more cinnamon. I love Cider Lane. It's one of my all-time favorites from Bath & Body Works over the years, or Vendor Wax. I'm a little upset that Bath & Body did not bring Cider Lane back this year, because I was ready to stock up in candles, because I love this all year round. I melt this all year round. I have enough in my stock to last for a while, and I always grab a bag or two when it's offered on its own, you know, just as a plain oil. It's a very nice, warm, comforting smell. This, I get cider, mulled cider. It also actually reminds me of a smell from Bath & Body Works this year called Christmas cider, which I love. I'm a big cider, mulled spices, cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom, what have you. I love all of those smells. So this is a classic. This would definitely be a repurchase of mine. Next, we have Powdered Donut Cafe. This one is powdered donuts and fresh picked strawberries. Now, Vivian, as I said, a lot of you know, she told me that Kirby strawberry oil is the best out there. So, being this is my first order, I don't have anything to compare it to. But I will say, this smells really like a box of powdered sugar donuts. Like, it just smells that powdered sugar scent. That is that sweet, comforting scent that's in a lot of bakery stuff. But I get a touch of strawberry, which is perfect because it's not overpowering. I find with my nose, strawberry items tend to get stronger with more cure age. I will tell you, I did have COVID back in July, and a lot of scents they smell more diluted to me now, if that makes sense. There are some scents out there that I still just cannot smell. And strawberry, unfortunately, is one that was weaker to me before I had COVID, and now it is even weaker. So I will let this guy cure for quite some time. And I like to cold sniff it, and I can kind of gauge my nose how it's getting stronger or staying the same, so I will know when to use that one. But that is a great one too. Next one here, S'mores with Jackie O. And I know Jackie O is one of Kirby's most popular house blends. So this one is vanilla bean cake topped with whipped marshmallows, chocolate bar pieces, and graham crackers. Now, I am one that is sensitive to chocolate in wax and candles. I don't feel sometimes it's done appropriately. It always seems to smell artificial to me. It's hard to get a true chocolate smell, at least in my opinion, in wax. And I will say, I took the leap with this one just because I thought, you know, new vendor, new smell, let's try her take on it. This smells like an authentic s'more. I get that marshmallow, that campfire burnt marshmallow with melting chocolate and a touch of graham cracker. And it's just, this is perfect. This is perfect s'more. I would buy more of this again, even though I haven't warmed it yet, because I know that this would be one that is just that feel good, yummy smell. And that is great too. Next one, Martha and Snoop in the 4-pack coin. Now, I know that Martha and Snoop is a popular one just because I was added into Vintage Chic's Facebook group maybe a few weeks ago, and I like to stalk around and see what other people are buying and what the opinions are. But this one, this is amazing. This is my husband's favorite out of this whole entire first order of mine. So he doesn't say anything unless it smells really good. This one is zucchini bread, vanilla butter fudge, cupcakes at Tiffany's, and brown sugar. Now, I will say that cupcakes at Tiffany's, it's not my favorite on its own because I want it to be stronger. I want it to be more bakery. To me, it's just more of an icing scent. And I know that I'm in the minority with that because I know a lot of people feel that Cupcakes at Tiffany's is a powerhouse and beautiful as a blender or on its own. I don't feel that way. I'm not crazy about it, but this combination of zucchini bread, Cupcakes at Tiffany's, brown sugar, this is perfect. I would love this in a larger size. I know that it was offered last Sunday, but I wanted to get another one of the scents in the Blossom Bar, and I didn't want to go too overboard. You know, Christmas is coming and things, so this one is wonderful. I can't wait to warm this one. This is great. Next, we have, let's see here, Joanna, or Johanna, however she says it. This is fresh strawberries blended with rosemary mint shaving cream. Now, I'll be honest, I've never ever had a shaving cream blend in any of the vendors I've purchased from. I just haven't gravitated towards it. So this one, to me, this smells so clean and crisp and like Barbasol shaving cream, if I'm allowed to say that. I don't really pick strawberries up out of this. It's more that mint. It's like a minty, fresh shaving cream. And maybe as this one cures, the other notes will come out. And maybe even when I warm it, it will pop open too. But this one is a great one. I can see this being one of those scents that kind of cleanse the nose and be a welcome change from all the bakeries that I like to melt and fruity things. It's just a welcome change. This is a good one too. Couple more here. Saturday Evening Post, which I'm assuming is just her regular zucchini bread that's sweetened up with a little bit of Vanilla Bean Noel. I find Vanilla Bean Noel isn't my favorite either because I feel it's just a sweet addition. I don't pick up the notes of, I can't remember the scent notes of Vanilla Bean Noel, but I just know that it's not one that is, I want more. I love strong smells. I love a hit you in the face, knock you down, man, that's good smell. This is perfect. This is probably my favorite zucchini bread that I've smelled from any vendor. And like I said, zucchini bread was the thing that got me into vendor wax. I had never smelled it before, and I know that Destination Wax, Rebecca offers quite a few zucchini bread blends. And it's just, this is beautiful, wonderful. Don't ever stop pouring this one because it's wonderful. And last, the last few weeks, I started watching vendor wax hauls and you guys, your videos. And Drew has several videos I've watched, and this is a scent that he collaborated with Kirby on. This is Collectible Lunchbox, and I grabbed 2 of these because I knew that I love raspberry, and if raspberry is something that is perfect in here, then I would fall in love with this scent. This is raspberry jam, peanut butter, and zucchini bread. So another zucchini bread in there for me. But this takes me back to elementary school with the peanut butter and jelly sandwich that my mom put in my lunchbox every single day with a little handwritten note on the napkin if your moms did that for you. This is so nostalgic. And I can see why this blend was created. This just makes you feel good inside. I don't necessarily smell zucchini bread. I smell the combination of the peanut butter and the raspberry jam. And if you know what I'm talking about, when you spread that jelly or jam on top of that peanut butter, that scent that just wafts in your nose is beautiful and wonderful. And this is a great job from Drew and Kirby on this. Perfect. The sample I got in this one is Kenosha Kickers Cider Lane, which is honey pear cider and cider lane. So, you know, cider lane I love. So this smells like cider lane with pear. And pear is just sweet to me. I don't necessarily smell honey in here. I know honey might come out when it is warmed, but I smell a sweeter cider lane. So that's my first order with Vintage Chic. I'm going to do the next two that I received. I'll speed it up here a little bit so this video isn't too long, but you know, it's my first one. I'm just having some fun. Okay, we'll do the Etsy order first. I did this one last Friday because I wanted to grab some things that were expected to sell out. Vivian gave me some tips, so thanks again, Vivian. Okay, this is a small one, but all right, I got 3 of these. These are the Ghost Face. This is Jackie O's Peanut Butter Zucchini Bread. Now, this is the scent that sold me with trying Vintage Chic, because Vivian just went on and on about this and how it's perfect and the peanut butter is perfect, and I grabbed 3 of these. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get any in the actual pop-up. I ended up actually buying a loaf of it, so I was able to get more. But when I made this, I wasn't sure. This is something I've never smelled before. Peanut butter and zucchini bread, vanilla bean zucchini cake topped with whipped marshmallows and peanut butter drizzle. This, oh, it's great. This is peanut butter zucchini bread. The peanut butter takes away that spiciness, that hit your nose spicy yumminess that zucchini bread has. And this is just a creamy, it's a creamy yumminess that I can't wait to melt this one. These were poured on November 4th, so I'll let these cure a little bit longer. Maybe Thanksgiving week, I'll give it a try. I'll see if my husband thinks I'm baking something yummy that I'm really not. But, okay. Next one is Here's the List, Check It Twice, and a cute little gingerbread man, which I love gingerbread men. Gingerbread, candy canes, those are all of my decor at Christmas time. I love it. This is zucchini bread, sugar cookies, chestnuts and brown sugar, gooey butter, and fresh rolled dough. And this one, when I smelled it when I got this order, I do smell the chestnuts, believe it or not. And chestnuts isn't something that's used a lot in wax. I think Bath & Body had a few candles over the years with chestnuts in it. I think there was one last year. And they've been weak performers for me. But hopefully this, with all the other notes in here, the cookies, the brown sugar, the butter, hopefully this will come alive for me. I have high hopes for this guy. Yes, this is a nice one. I know this is also another popular one too. Okay, let me just make sure I get all these down in here. Next one is Winchell's. I think it's called Winchell's or Winchell's. I know it's a donut store out in some famous place, California maybe, I'm not sure. But this is another highly, highly talked about one in the Ghost Face. Raspberry jam filled powdered donuts. And I love raspberry, so this was another no-brainer for me. I grabbed one of these because I knew this one would probably sell out. This one is just raspberry powdered sugar to me. I don't really get a donut note, and I didn't get a donut note from the Powdered Donut Cafe in my previous haul, but maybe when it's warmed, that note will come alive. I hope so, because I'm looking forward to melding this one. It's in pink, my favorite color. I do love pink. Pink and black, magenta, pink and black, my favorite colors. Sometimes I tell you a little bit about myself just because I just feel, you know, we need all the kindness we can in the world, and you know, I'm having a conversation with you guys to you know, bring some happiness and joy into our life, and to give you my opinion on all of these smells. And hopefully, as my videos accumulate, and hopefully if you subscribe to my channel and watch my content, we can make some recommendations to each other, and, you know, maybe try a scent that we weren't necessarily thinking of, or I love it and you haven't tried it, you know, that kind of thing. And hopefully we can connect on that way. So next one, Merry Christmas Baby. This is eggnog, yellow cake, and zucchini bread. Now, I love eggnog. It's hard to find a really good true eggnog. I have yet to find it. So if you have any recommendations of an eggnog blend from any vendor that I need to try, please tell me below, because I have yet to find a true eggnog. I have several blends from I think Rose Girls, you know, Christmas Eve and Cookie Land. I have a couple from L3 that are curing because I can't pick up the eggnog scent. But this one is zucchini bread yellow cake eggnog, like I said. This I pick up zucchini bread and yellow cake. I don't have any eggnog detection at all. But hopefully this one will come out when it warms. Like I said, I kind of struggle with picking up the eggnog note. Last one here is Everybody Knows the Claus in this cute little snowflake. I do love the molds that Kirby uses for her wax. They're very unique, and I don't think I've ever seen them before from any other vendors. This one is powdered donuts, cinnamon buns, zucchini bread, buttery vanilla, fresh rolled dough, and a hint of sugared almonds, like you just walked into a bakery. This one, I get that sugared almond smell and cinnamon. You know, the hot nuts that are in the mall. Sorry to say that. The hot nuts that are in the mall at Christmas time. You know, the warm almonds, the pecans, the what's the other one? The almonds. This is what that smells like. So I hope that when this one is warmed, it brings out that yummy, I need to have some warm pecan, you know, in my life. This one does smell good. I hope that it becomes a little bit stronger, because right now to me it's a little weaker. My sample in this one is Central Park Snow Globe, which I know that this is a very popular one, and it's just that clean. This is peppermint cream Noel. That's exactly what it is, peppermint cream. And I'm a big peppermint fan. I love it in my coffee. My husband's not a peppermint person, so I can bring any peppermint cream, coffee cream, any peppermint cookie, anything like that in the house, and I don't have to worry about hiding it from him because he eats it all. He won't touch it. So that is, this is something I would buy. So thank you for the samples, Kirby. They do, you know, get you to have someone try something different in the future. I do really appreciate when a sample is popped in my order. So, okay, last order. This is my one from the pop-up last Sunday. This has just a few items in it, not too many. And then I will wrap up this first video of mine, and hopefully you return to watch more. Okay, let's start off with Finally It's Christmas. Finally It's Christmas. This one is yellow cake and rich vanilla cupcakes topped with butter, peanut butter frosting. Okay, so this one, I was really excited for this one because peanut butter frosting, it's not, I think of chocolate with peanut butter frosting, not necessarily yellow cake. So I was really excited for this one. This is yummy. This is really scrumptious smelling. I get that buttery smell of the yellow cake with peanut butter. That's what I get with this one. And I think she hit the nail on the head. This is perfect here. Next, I have a film bar and wind shells. I had another one of these in my Etsy order because I wasn't sure if I was able to grab one of these. But, yeah, this one I reviewed in the other one, so I won't go over that one again too much. Okay, I got a souffle of Jackie O's peanut butter zucchini bread, which I reviewed in the last one, but I had to get another one because I knew I would love it, and Vivian was right, and I trust her, so it is what it is with that one. This is my loaf. with the Jackie O's peanut butter zucchini bread. So I'll let this one cure for a while. This one was poured on the 27th of October, so I'll probably use him first. Let my loaf cure come nice and strong. 2 more items in this one. Sweeney's Barbershop. Now I know that this is Drew's favorite scent, and he has hordes and hordes of this. This is fresh strawberries blended with minty shaving cream. And as I told you, I'm new to shaving cream. I've never tried it before, so I was excited for this one. And this is great. I do like this. It's a nice scent. When I can see myself grabbing for this when I don't really know what to melt and I'm tired of bakery for the day, or I don't do a lot of laundry just because I think they all kind of smell the same. No matter if it's Gain or Island Gain or Tide, I think they all smell the same in wax. It's my opinion. Nothing against people who love laundry stuff. I know there's quite a following out there. But this one, I would melt this on those days when I just need a change. I would buy more of this, absolutely. It's clean, it's perfect. It's just, I can see why people are drawn to this one. Okay, now this one I went for Blossom Bar Saturday Evening Post. I was able to snag one of these. I know it went really quickly, but I love zucchini bread. It is the one that stole my heart. So this one is perfect. I will let this one cure, and then I can get quite a few melts out of this one. So I'm stocked up on the zucchini bread in my life. So, and the sample for this one. This is Helene's Gingerbread House Day. Buttery gingerbread, gingerbread marshmallow, and bakery notes. And I actually saw yesterday on Facebook in the Vintage Chic groups that Kirby actually gave the inspiration for this scent. Her and family and friends would take the day and build gingerbread houses. I never built a gingerbread house in my life. I'm not crafty in that way. I can cook, I can bake, but I can't make wreaths. I can't build I can't build gingerbread houses. I'm not crafty in that way. I didn't get that gene. But this is a nice gingerbread scent. It's not as strong as some other gingerbread scents I have smelled in the past, but this has a nice, I think that marshmallow component just kind of smooths it out. But okay, perfect. Like I said, I have some more hauls that I'm going to be getting a couple of more here in the next few weeks. I also plan on going through all of my stash, vendor by vendor, and seeing what I have, giving you my, opinions on each one of them, quickly. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers do that, and I like that even for myself in the future. I can look back and say, hey, I gravitated towards that one at this time, or I really liked that, and now I'm not a fan of it. I'm doing this channel for me too. So hopefully you subscribe to my channel, and you can, watch when you want to, when you have, just hopefully it's some new, fresh content for you. Poppy, I'm sure, will be in some of my videos just because she's a curious little girl. But okay, everyone, hope you have a great day and happy melting.